The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan? Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So Yankees, coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Nola has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Labor.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. And there's ball one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees turned away in the first. Rangers coming to bat on MLB Network. Luis Severino will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
1-0 the count. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Nick Castellanos now. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball inside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 the count. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
Digging in, Mark Canha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Outside. Ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Up next for the Rangers, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The second baseman, Jamai Jones.
To the plate now, Jamai Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home.
At the ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
And Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now that the designated
you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes on 3-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it.
Standing in, Brendan Rodgers. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Kellen Deglin waits on deck. Lifted in the air out to right. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Kellen Deglin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And that That misses 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Popped him up. Deglin has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs.
Right
fall
fielder.
behind in the count, and you make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Called strike 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
For the Rangers, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Jamai Jones, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-0 count. The pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Three and 1. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One and 1. Here it is. Popped up. Bell has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 55.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bell.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. John Brebbia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one.
Yankees, number 60, John Brebbia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nicholas Castellanos started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rhys Hoskins is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas, but they lead it 1-0. Now in the box, Kellen Deglin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mark Canha. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. On the ground to 3rd. And that's out number 1.
Up next to the Rangers, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Jamai Jones, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. from the stretch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, the designated
Striding
hitter,
forward now is the DH. Hunter Pence will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Second and third, 2 away. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Urshela in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Anderson picks it up in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bell brings it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roy, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. The 3-1 pitch is a slider and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Strike one to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. LeMahieu for one. Over to Bell for the double play.
The first baseman, number 17.
That's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Hansel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-1 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Kellen Deglin, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. comes.
Oh, that's low.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Gio Urshela will be next. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is.
Number 14, Tyler.
Aaron Bummer takes the...
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Josh Fuentes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Stepping in, Labor Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Wade will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 12,
Josh Fuentes is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
12, Josh.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam.
Now to the plate. Yasiel Puig is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Swing. A defensive change for the
Breaking ball that time that
Now
misses
playing
out of the
center.
zone.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the
Yasmani.
8th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher,
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball inside.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Jamai Jones runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Settling in
Designated
now,
hitter.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter.
0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Full count, 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Yasiel Puig stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And it's fouled away. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Rangers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.